takes it. Nodded in. Oh, terrific header. A captain's goal for Manchester United. Harry Maguire and Ellen Rhodes, and United lead 1-0.
Well, looking down at these Manchester United fans, you can see what it means to them.
Lindelof running from deep. Lindelof twisting and turning and towards Fernandes. 2-0. Bruno just loves it against Leeds. Bruno Fernandes, a 6th goal against Leeds, and deep into first half stoppage time, United have a crucial second. Now Rodrigo. Dangerous. Oh, it's gone straight in. Daniel James goes on the outside. Great low ball in. The game has turned completely on its head. Rafinha scores. It's 2 goals in 2 minutes. Fred, Sancho. Fred. Fred has scored home and away against Leeds. And what a blast. And Fred sprints down towards the Manchester United fans. And what a game we have here. Leeds 2, Manchester United 3. Fernandes with a flick on. Oh, brilliant from Fernandes. And he gets it through to Elanga. There's no coming back from this. Leeds are finished. The Premier League, Leeds 2, Manchester United 4.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of this podcast. And in this episode, we'll be analyzing our last game with Leeds against Leeds. What was your expectation? As for me, I predicted us winning the game 2-0, but it didn't actually go south, man. But at least we still had 2-0 margin as we ended the game 4-2. But at least we had the difference of 2 goals. We won the game 4-2, and our goals were scored by Maguire, Fernandes, Fred, and Elanga. It's very crazy seeing how Fred is turning up for us this season. After we've complained about him almost throughout the first half of the season. But now the man is becoming our savior, kind of. So we went to Elland Road to meet Leeds in their home to face them. For me, in the game, if I want to complain about the game, I will complain about Sancho. Why? Because he was clinical with his dribble, but the finishing was not there with the finishing. There was a ball Ronaldo passed to him, and actually he was meant to smash the ball to the net. And he was trying to curve the ball and play around the ball, which did not go get us any goal. Same thing happened when Fred came in. As Fred came in, Sancho dropped the pass for Fred. The same pass, the same ball he could have smashed into the net. But at least he even dropped the pass now. He dropped the pass for Fred, and Fred was clinical with the ball, smashed the ball, and we got our win. So now, we'll check the analysis to know how we did in the match. They had 54% ball possession, and we had 46%. Wow, that means they dominated us kind of, or probably they were more dominant. They had 16 total shots, and we had 15 total shots. They had 1 big chance, and we had 4 big chances. We had 2 big chances missed, and they had none. They had 320 accurate passes, and we had 247 accurate passes. That's way below our previous 2 matches. It's not like when we reduced our effort, now we're not getting results. Because against Middlesbrough and against Burnley, we were superb with our ball. Like, we had above 500 passes, and there was still nothing to show for it. They had 13 fouls committed, and we had 19. They had 4 offsides, and we had 2. We both had 3 corners. They had 16 shots, and we had 15 shots. They had 6 shots off target, and we had 2. They had 6 on target, and we had 9. I like it now because we're having more shots on target. That means we are getting better day by day. It seems so. Both had 4 block shots. No shot hit the woodwork. They had 10 shots inside the box, and we had 11 inside the box. They had 6 outside the box, and we had 4. The whole beauty about this is us having more shots on target than off target, and I'm really glad to see we are getting better and better every day. So the passes, they had 409 total passes, and we had 340 total passes. They had 320 accurate passes and we had 247 accurate passes. Maybe the tiki-taka football doesn't suit us, kind of. They had 198 passes in their own half and we had 107 passes in our half. They had 122 passes in our half and we had 140 passes in their half. They had 16 accurate long balls and we had 19. They had 2 accurate crosses and we had 3. They had 14 throws and we had 20. It's the average for us. I just mean like we could have done more. Like we had the opportunity to do more, though. As long as we got the results, there's nothing to complain about. To the defense, they had 12 tackles won and we had 10. They had 17 interceptions and we had 10. We both had 4 blocks. They had 16 clearances and we had 12. Their keeper saved 5 and the guest saved 4. Yeah, our defense is kind of better, except for the fact that they equalized our 2 goals in 2 minutes. I guess it's even like 1 minute, but at least they equalized so fast after the first goal. It didn't take them long for them to equalize the second goal. And actually, when they equalized the second goal, I was very angry and furious as fuck, considering that we are trying to get our team together and get more wins. We were leading them 2-0. Then we considered another, giving us bad vibes of us conceding goals in all our games. Like we could have ended the match with clean sheets. But we both had 54 duels won. They had 8 dribbles succeeded and we had 15. They had 6 yellow cards and we had 3. There was no red card. It's an average game. We did our best and we got our result. To the players rating, we had Sancho, who was the player of the match, followed by Fernandes, Gino Firpo from Leeds, and Shaw, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka. In the top 10, we had like 5 of our players in the top 10 player ratings of the game. It's average for us. We are just more kind of clinical in this game, considering Fred's goal and Elanga's last winner. When they got in, I was still scared, thinking like Elanga replacing Lingard and Fred replacing Pogba. I was just thinking like, can we get the results we want from these subs? And they happened to become our super sub. To the big chances created, Sancho was with the highest. He had 2 big chances created, followed by Bruno Fernandes, then Pogba. And the total shots, Bruno Fernandes was our highest with 3 total shots, but the highest throughout the match was Matthias Klich from Leeds. He had 7 total shots. Then we had Sancho also who had 3. We had Ronaldo with 2 total shots, Elanga with 2, Pogba with 2, Fred with 1. And in the top 10 total shot rating of the game, we had like 5 players also. It's kind of still average. Everything is average for us. I think it's when we've reduced our performances, kind of we are having the result we want. To the pass success, Pascal Struijk was to the highest. He had 50 passes. Then Adam Forshaw, then Luke Ayling. Man, the least player topping the pass success ratings. Then we just had Lindelof with 37 passes. In the top 10, we had like 3 players, like Jadon Sancho, Shaw, and Lindelof. Then to the dribbles succeeded, we had Pogba with the highest. He had 5 dribbles to his name. Then Jadon Sancho had 3, Wan-Bissaka had 3, Luke Shaw had 2. In the top 10 ratings of the dribbles succeeded, we had like 6 players in the top 10 dribbles succeeded ratings of the game. And to the tackles won, Gino Firpo was with the highest. He had 3, Harry Maguire had 2, then Bissaka had 2 also, Elanga had 2. Then Elanga came in late and he had 2 tackles, clean tackles, wow. And the game was like, I'm just excited for this game because it's been long. Well, that's that about the analysis of the game. We are back to the 4th position now. Although we still have a lot of work to be done this season if we want to keep that 4th position. We'll keep our hopes and just try to get better and better every time. So now to the blog post, let's see what the bloggers are saying about our team. And there's a blog post that says Ronaldo versus Maguire. What are the divisions inside Manchester United dressing room? Okay, it says Manchester United English contingent are reportedly irritated by Cristiano Ronaldo's attempt to lead the dressing room. For real? Ronaldo, one of the greatest players ever to wear the red of United, rejoined the club last summer in a bid to return success to Old Trafford. However, despite the 37-year-old 15 goals across all competitions this season, more than any other players at the club, the team haven't improved on previous years. In fact, the signings of Ronaldo, Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane have seen the Red Devils regress to the point that Champions League qualification is very much in doubt, and there are not only problems on the pitch but also in the dressing room, which report that the squad is divided into cliques and separate factions. I don't think that's true. I think the players love themselves so much because you can see from the way they don't treat themselves on the pitch, but I can't tell. So now what are they saying? Say, what are the cliques at Manchester United? In sports, maintaining a harmonious atmosphere is an underrated component of almost all successful teams. And according to Build, this is something that Manchester United are sorely lacking, as Ronaldo, alongside fellow Portuguese speakers Diego Dalot, Fred, Alex Telles and Bruno Fernandes, have formed their own clique, really. This has left many of the English players, such as Captain Harry Maguire and homegrown favourite Marcus Rashford, annoyed by the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. The article is so composed that it's almost believable, like merely by reading it. And it's all fast said. True, the English players like Harry Maguire, Marcus Rashford and co are irritated that Ronaldo wants to lead the dressing room with his own clique. It's not about cliques, it's like about the whole team. Ronaldo wants to lead everybody. He should be given the leadership band, like the captain role, and he should lead all these kids. Build journalist Christian Falk said on Twitter, there is a risk of a split in the team. In public, the likes of Maguire and Rashford have only been complimentary of Ronaldo's return to Old Trafford, but it seems as though the truth is very different behind closed doors. In fact, it's highly plausible that the existing influential members of the dressing room did not take kindly to Ronaldo's instant promotion to the top of the hierarchy. That said, United acquired a 37-year-old for one purpose: to win silverware. Honestly, we got Ronaldo to win trophies. If we are not winning trophies, that means we have not actualized what we actually got him for. So, shouldn't he be given the license to lead a group of players with little experience of lifting trophies in the manner he chooses? After all, those said to be complaining like Maguire and Rashford have never come close to winning league titles or Champions League like Ronaldo has. That is a question which the United board will have to answer this summer, as it could be the difference in Ronaldo staying at the club or not. In the immediate term, manager Ralf Rangnick will need to heal the divisions in his squad if he is to lead the team to a top 4 finish. I just think all these bloggers are just writing anything that comes to their mind. Yes, they are not experienced, Maguire and Rashford, but it doesn't mean like because of their inexperience they will not want to listen to Ronaldo because it's creating a clique, like just like a bullshit story to me. But that's that about that blog post. And yeah, another blog says Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes bromance taken to next level. Okay, let's see. 4 of Pogba's 8 assists in the Premier League this season have been for Fernandes. Wow. Manchester United chief creators have combined with one another more than anyone else in the Premier League so far this season, according to Who Scored. Only Liverpool duo Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold have more assists than United number 6 in the top flight this season. Such is the chemistry between Fernandes and Pogba. The Portuguese internationals unveiled a new nickname with both of their surnames combined together. Brogba. Funny as well. Bruno, then Pogba. Reacting on Instagram, Pogba has seemingly given his seal of approval to the Brogba combination. So we have a Brogba in our team now. Combination of Bruno and Pogba. Yeah, another blog post says Marcus Rashford hits back at journalist claim of dressing room divide. Yeah, I'm interested in this because I want to know how the players react to that journalist saying bullshit about our dressing room. It says, even after a win, Manchester United players can't escape journalists trying to create controversy in the dressing room. Build's Christian Falk claimed on Twitter earlier today there was a divide between the British player at the club and Cristiano Ronaldo. This claim seems spurious at best, a type of gossip which is probably months old and most of all incorrect. Honestly, I said it's a big facade. I don't believe that kind of shit initially. But let's see what he has to say. Marcus Rashford was one of the players referenced in false claims, and he has hit back to rubbish them. Rashford comments is the ideal way to shut these kinds of claims down. Why best not to give them the airtime in some cases? He's perfectly entitled to stand up for himself and his teammates against such accusations. So Marcus Rashford said, are we just making it up as we go along now then? Please stop looking for divides. Honestly, that was Marcus Rashford's tweet. United's players cannot escape this type of stories, but they are right to shut them down where possible. If Rashford had not addressed this, he could have been wrongly accused of leaking to the press. After ESPN's report last week, which had United's players allegedly criticizing Ralf Rangnick's training methods, squad leaks to the media have come under the spotlight. Gary Neville branded them disgusting on Sky and hinted he could identify the source if they continued, from his own connections to those in the media. Ahead of a crucial week with games upcoming against Atletico Madrid and co. The last